If you've ever been told your iron is normal, but you're still exhausted, can't focus, feel restless, or your ADHD symptoms seem worse, this episode is for you because iron does a lot more than make red blood cells. Hi, I'm Ashley with Fire and Ice Holistic Health. Welcome back to the Brain Chemistry series. This series is for educational purposes only. Please don't stop medications or start supplements based on a TikTok. My goal is to help you understand how your body works so you can have informed conversations with your healthcare provider. When most people hear the word iron, they immediately think about anemia, but iron has jobs throughout the body, including inside the brain. Remember our dopamine pathway from the last episode? Protein, phenylalanine, tyrosine, L-DOPA, dopamine. One of the enzymes that helps convert tyrosine into L-DOPA requires iron to function properly. Think of iron as one of the tools in the factory. If the workers don't have the tools they need, production can slow down. That doesn't mean dopamine production completely stops. And it doesn't mean everyone with low iron will have ADHD or depression. But it does help explain why iron status is something researchers have explored in relation to brain function. Now let's talk about ferritin. Ferritin isn't the same thing as hemoglobin. Ferritin is your body's storage form of iron. It's possible for someone to have normal hemoglobin levels while having low iron stores. That's one reason healthcare providers may order both lab tests depending on the situation. Some symptoms of iron deficiency can include fatigue, difficulty concentrating, feeling physically weak, shortness of breath with activity, restless legs, hair shedding, pale skin. But here's something important. Those symptoms are not specific to iron deficiency. Many different medical conditions can cause the same symptoms. That's why lab testing matters. Symptoms alone can't tell us what's going on. Research has also looked at ferritin levels in some people with ADHD, particularly children. Some studies have found that lower ferritin levels are more common in certain groups of people with ADHD, while other studies have found mixed results. The takeaway isn't that low ferritin causes ADHD. The takeaway is that iron status can be one piece of a much larger puzzle. And if someone has symptoms of iron deficiency, it's worth discussing testing with their healthcare provider. And one more thing, please don't start taking iron just because you saw this video. Too little iron can be harmful. Too much iron can also be harmful. The right amount depends on your individual health and lab results. That's why testing comes before treating. So today I want you to remember one thing, just one. Iron isn't just about carrying oxygen. It also involves the chemistry that helps your brain function. In the next episode, we're going to talk about another nutrient people associate with immune health, but it also plays an important role in your brain chemistry, vitamin C. And I promise it's way more interesting than you think. Remember, we don't chase symptoms, we ask why. I'll see you in episode 4.